official Facebook page and YouTube channel. Acknowledging the presence of our attendees today are BAC Chairperson, Mr. Edriel Miranda, BAC Vice Chairperson, Mr. Edwin Mendoza, and the BAC members, Ms. Ria Rose Libao, Ms. Nerve de Guzman, and Mr. Jeffrey Lazaro. Chair confirming that we now have a quorum.
Thank you, Secretariat. Since all members of the BAC are present, we now have a quorum. I now call this bid opening into order. It is now 14 minutes past 1 p.m. Please proceed with the acknowledgement of other servers in attendance and continue with ayan. Ayan, we're back. Naririnig na po ba ulit kami?
Yes, Chair. Okay na po.
Alright, thank you. Saan kami naputol? Anyways, since all members of the BAC are present, we now have a quorum and I call this bid opening into order. It is now 16 minutes past 1 p.m. Secretariat, please proceed with the acknowledgement of other participants, including the invited observers in attendance, and continue with the discussion of the project details.
Acknowledging also the presence of our technical working group led by Ms. Carisma Gutierrez, the TWG members, Mr. Mark Kenneth Chunicio, Ms. Diana May Cuja, Ms. Laika Aguado, and Mr. Alvin Gutierrez. From the BAC Secretariat team, Ms. Jennifer Ilagan, Ms. Raven Villanueva, Ms. Abigail Gallego, Ms. Irish Ann Santiago, Mr. Romelo Pomoseno, and Mr. Jake Mateliano. We also have with us from the Free Wi-Fi team the end user representatives, Engineer William Pigon and Misha Mirquez. We would also like to note that invitations were extended to the Commission on Audit, the National Telecommunications Commission Region 3, and the Institute of Electronics Engineers of the Philippines, Bulacan chapter. However, none of our invited observers were able to attend today's bid opening. For the project details, the bid reference number for this procurement is BAC-2025-008 with project title Provision of Internet Connectivity Services in Public Schools under Geographically Isolated and Disadvantaged Areas, Phase I under Region 3 with approved budget for the contract 13,467,363 pesos and 36 centavos. That's all, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you. At this point, may we request the BAC Secretariat to kindly manifest the number of bidders who have successfully submitted their bids prior to the prescribed deadline today.
Chair, this is to formally confirm that we have received 2 submissions within the prescribed deadline for this procurement. We have received bidding documents from the ITBS Information Technology Business Solutions Corp. Represented by Mr. Orlando Timbol Jr. and Mr. Paolo Pamintuan. And another set of bidding documents from Revolve Solutions Inc. represented by Ms. Ricil Joy Benosa.
Okay, thank you, Secretariat. Now, for the sequence of the bid opening, we will be based on the actual time of submission of the bid documents as recorded by the BAC Secretariat. So we will proceed to open the bids in the order they were officially received as indicated in the log of submission. So per our logs, we have here in order ITBS at 10:49 a.m. and revolve. So we will be starting with ITB solutions. Okay. So now let us proceed with the evaluation of the envelopes. So following Section 30 of RA 9184, the BAC shall check the submitted documents of each bidder against a checklist of required documents to ascertain if they are all present using a non-discretionary pass or fail criterion. So as mentioned earlier, we'll be starting with ITBS for the evaluation of the eligibility technical components.
Sir.
Okay, so before we proceed with the opening of the submitted bid of ITBS, may we request the authorized representative of the company, Orlando po, to confirm is the bidding documents we are about to open in the same condition and status as when it was submitted to the BAC Secretariat. Okay. Thank you, sir, for your confirmation. Just to record that the document was not tampered, altered, or opened since its submission. Okay, so now we will be proceeding with the opening of the bid.
So good afternoon, everyone. This is the show that we have received filled and signed documents. So we have here three envelopes po. The copy number 2, copy number 1, and the original is document.
Can you proceed with the opening of the envelopes? Kindly set aside the financial component first. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's proceed with the evaluation of the eligibility and technical component or envelope documents of ITBS Corp.
Okay, so for the checking of the technical component below, we have here the legal documents book. So first, we have the valid field jobs registration certificate. So it should be platinum membership in accordance with section 845.2 of the IRF. So we have here platinum membership of ITBS. And this certificate is valid until December 16, 2025. So issued last 11th day of December 2024. So this is to acknowledge also that they have submitted their list of eligibility documents, the SSC certificate, mayor's permit, tax clearance, audited financial statement, and the pickup license. Also, we have certificate of field jobs registration for platinum membership for Stellar Sat Solutions Incorporated.
Is this for the joint venture? Yes, for joint venture. Okay.
So the certificate of Stellar Sat is valid until August 15, 2026. Also, they have submitted a list of eligibility documents for Stellar Sat Solutions.
Okay. So the valid field jobs registration certificate submitted by the bidder is rated as passed. Please proceed to the next item.
For our next item, we have here for service providers under the category of PTEs to submit copy of either of the following. So valid certificate of public convenience and necessity from National Telecommunications Commission as provider of broadband or internet connectivity. And for service providers under the category of non-PTE to submit a copy of valid value-added service. So the bidder submitted a value-added service or VAS registration certificate. So this certificate of registration is for Stellar Sat Solutions Incorporated. So they've indicated here the internet access service po as our default service po for this. So this COR is valid from November 8, 2024 to July 18, 2029. And this is a certified report.
Okay. The submitted VAS registration certificate from NTC by the bidder through the joint venture with Stellar Sat. Tama ba?
Yes.
Stellar Sat Solutions Inc. The document is rated passed. Please proceed to the next item.
Okay, so for our technical documents, we have here the statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing and private, ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature. So we have 12 ongoing contracts signed by their authorized representative. So this is also to acknowledge that they have attached a supporting document such as notice of award, notice to proceed.
Okay. Bago lang po. Okay na? Okay, so the submitted statement of the prospective bidders ongoing government and private contract is treated as passed.
Okay, so next we have here the statement of bidder single or just completed contract or the SLCC similar to the contract to be bid. Except under conditions provided for in sections 23.4.1.3 and 23.4.2.4 of the 2016 revised of RA number 918. So please attach any of the following documents. So end user acceptance or contract accompanied by an official receipt or sales invoice covering the full contract amount. So we have here the contract from the DICT Central Office. Name of contract provision of internet access via low Earth or field satellites or PL areas, agrarian for barangay.
Wait lang.
Is not paid. So date of contract October 5, 2023. Kind of goods delivered. Goods delivered and services delivered. Value of contract is 102,429,600 pesos. And date of completion 5/2023 to February 6, 2024. And they've also attached 2 receipts. Okay. Signed by the authorized representative. So attached here po is the final acceptance and completion certificate from the DICT. Okay na po, acceptance. And so since the bidder submitted end user acceptance, so this will suffice our required document po for the SLCC. Let's just wait for Mr. Chair. Hindi naman si Sir Ed. Person. Sir Vice Chair, Sir Ed. Hello po, dinig po ba kami, Sir?
Yes. Sorry. Yan, pasensya na.
May kausap lang po saglit si Sir Eds, pero nandito na po tayo na po sa FLCC. So,
Yes.
the bidder po provider, SLCC po from the ICT Central Office with attachment po yung final acceptance and completion certificate. Okay na po ba tayo proceed sa next?
Naka-attach yung ano yun, Ma'am Nerv. Sorry.
Yung end user acceptance po as our required attachment po. So, naka-attach naman po siya.
Naka-attach naman
Yes.
siya. Okay.
Yes po.
Okay.
Okay.
How about other
So,
member?
yes po. Okay po. So, for this item po, the bidder has passed for this requirement. So, let's proceed po with the original copy of bid security. So, if in the form of surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. So, we have here a bid securing declaration po. So this was issued last 22nd day of September 2025. So this is the original copy po, sealed, signed, and notarized. So they will also attach here the identification of the authorized representative. Okay, Mr. Vice Chair, can we proceed po with the next requirement? So upon checking po, the bidder naman po is compliant with this requirement.
Yes, please proceed to the next eligibility requirements, ma'am.
So the bidder has passed with this requirement. So for our next technical documents, with the conformity with the technical specifications, which may include production or delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after sales or parts. So we are requesting the BAC Sec to flash for the technical specifications for ours. For the next po. Next po.
Ma'am Nerv,
Yes po.
sorry, wala ako dyan. Hindi ko dati yan. Ito ba yung one na may compliance declaration yung sa may technical
Yes
specification?
po.
Yung may nakalagay,
Yes sir, tama.
kailangan comply. Tama ba?
Yes po sir.
May nakalagay ba siya na comply?
So yung compliance niya po sir ay may buong table na po.
Whole paper na.
Yes po, whole paper na po siya.
Okay.
Yes. Hindi na po siya per line item.
Well, please do continue. Thank you.
Yes po. Yeah, so by table or by number po. So number 2, 3.
Saan na tayo? Okay.
Okay, so the bidder has stated compliance for all the required technical specification. Mr. Chair.
Okay, so the confirmed technical specification is rated as passed.
Okay, so for the production delivery schedule, so we have here 45 calendar days upon receipt of the notice to proceed, send by their authorized representative. For the manpower requirements, we have 23 manpower. And for the after sales service or warranty certificate, so they stated here a certification, after sales certification, signed by their authorized representative. They also attach here technical data strips for the event that they will be using. Okay. So that's it for the conformity with the technical specifications.
Please proceed.
Okay, so for our next report. The original duly signed certificate in case of a corporation partnership cooperative. So we have here OSS and for the ITBS and the Stellar SAT solutions. This is the original copy, sealed, signed, and notarized last 22nd day of September 2025. Attached here also is the ID of their authorized representative. So another omnibus sworn statement po. Yeah.
Stellar SAT.
Stellar SAT. Okay. And so the first one is from the representative of the ITBS, and the second one is for the representative. So this is also the original copy, sealed with the identification of their authorized representative. And we also have here the certificate. So Corporate Secretary of BAC Solutions Corp. So this is the original copy, sealed, signed, and notarized, and the identification of the secretary. We also have here a secretary certificate for the Stellar SAT Solutions Corp. So sealed, signed, and notarized with identification.
Based on the omnibus sworn statement submitted by the bidder is rated as passed.
Okay, so for our next requirement, certified ISO 9001-2015 management system or ISO 27001 information security management compliant. So we have here ISO 9001-2015. So certificate holder is the Stellar SAT Solutions Inc. So validity, so the certificate is valid until December 19, 2026. We should write will be that. We also have here a certificate of registration. So ISO IEC 27001 for Stellar Sun Solutions. So expiry date is November 8.
Okay, so the nominations by the leader are considered pass or rated as pass.
Okay, so for our next requirement po, Certificate of Compliance to the National Privacy Commission or NPC for Data Privacy Act of 2012. So non-expired certification from NPC. So sir, they have attached here their DPO DPS po, no? With validity period until December 9, 2025 and November 28, 2025. So di ko lang po ma-identify if alin dito yung sa una. So may ITPS po yung sa una. And case sellers at yung sa pangalawa.
Sorry.
Saan nakikita yun? Or inano nyo? Miniscan nyo na ako. Sabi po, ano,
I think so.
yeah, so the first one was verified po. Ayan, by scanning the QR code provided. And they also attach here a certified data protection officer po. So we also have here a certificate of copyright registration. For example,
If Singapore no apply.
okay na po sir. And so for this instance po, binigay po nila is yung DPO DPS na seal po. But upon verifying po through BUR, so nakapangalan po siya kay ITPS and Stellar Seal.
Okay, so the certificate of compliance to the NPC for Data Privacy Act of 2012, the submitted document is rated as passed. Please proceed to the next.
Okay, so for our next requirement, vicinity or location of bidder's principal place of business. So they are located in city of San Fernando, Pampanga. Wait po. Mr. Chair.
Vicinity. Okay, so the document submitted for the vicinity is rated as passed. Sorry, may
Yeah, so for our next requirement po, project timeline or Gantt chart. So we have here 45 calendar days for the delivery period.
Naka-unmute na ba tayo?
Yes po, ako na po.
And sorry, nagkaroon lang po ng technical problem sa audio namin. So, okay na po ulit. Pa-confirm po kung dinig na po ulit kami. Yun, okay. So, the NFCC is correct, no? Tama naman yung computation. Okay, so the submitted net financial contracting capacity of the bidder is rated as passed. Please proceed to the next.
Okay, so for our Class B document, so if applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement. So we have here a joint venture agreement between ITBS Information Technology Business Solutions Corp. And Stellar Sat Solutions Incorporated. So this is for the provision of internet connectivity services fixed and public accessible under geographically isolated and disadvantaged area. So phase 1 under Region P with bid reference number BAC-2025-008. Signed by their authorized representative. So this is also an authorized vote. Sealed and signed. With attachment of the ID from their authorized representative.
Okay, so the submitted joint venture agreement by ITBS and Stellar Sat duly notarized is rated as passed.
Okay, so this is to acknowledge na po that they have also submitted the bid for this that we have issued.
Okay, so that ends the eligibility and technical document review or evaluation of ITBS Solutions Incorporated. Therefore, they are eligible for the opening of the financial document. So we'll be proceeding with the opening of the financial envelope of ITBS.
So we have here 3 copies, the original, copy number 1, and copy number 2. Okay, so for the financial component envelope, first we have the original duly signed and accomplished bid form and annex a bid of quantities. So we have here the bid form. So for the bid reference number BAC 2025-008, so the bidder has submitted a total sum or a total bid amount of 13,417,363 pesos and 30 centavos. That's 13,417,363 pesos and 30 centavos. So 13,417,363.30.
Okay, so that is within the ABC of 13,467,363 pesos and 36 centavos. Please proceed with the next table.
Yes po. So this is signed by their authorized representative. So for the Annex A bill of quantities, so we'll just verify with the computation po.
Size.
22.
Okay.
Okay. So upon verification po, documentation for the Annex A bill of quantities is correct. So that's 13,417,363 pesos and 30 centavos. So for our next requirement, the price schedule. Okay na po.
Okay, my schedule. Okay, so that ends the evaluation or opening of the financial envelope of ITBS
And
Incorporated. Again, the bid of ITBS Incorporated is 13,417,363 pesos and 30 centavos. Okay, so that ends the evaluation of the eligibility, technical, and financial bid of ITBS Corp. Now we proceed with the second bidder, which is the Revolve Solutions. Okay, so before we proceed with the opening of the submitted bid, may we request the authorized representative of Revolve Solutions Inc. po. So is the bidding documents we are about to open in the same condition and status as when it was submitted to the BAC Secretariat. Okay, thank you for the confirmation, ma'am, that the document has not been tampered, altered, or opened since its submission. We shall now proceed with the opening of their bid submission. Please continue.
okay, so this is to show po that we have received a sealed and signed bid document from the Revolve Secretariat. So we have here 3 copies of the bidding document. So we have the original copy, the copy number 1, and the copy number 2. So inside the bid document is the technical component and the financial component.
Okay, so let's proceed with the evaluation of the eligibility and technical component of Revolve Solutions Incorporated. Please proceed.
Okay, so for the technical component envelope, we have here the legal documents. So first, the valid futures registration certificate, the platinum membership. We have here a certificate of registration platinum membership for the Revolve Solutions Inc. So this certificate is valid until March 15, 2026. So this is also to acknowledge that they have attached the list of eligibility documents, the SEC certificate, mayor's permit, tax clearance, audited financial statement, and the pickup license or no. So wala po palang pickup.
Okay, so the valid diligence registration submitted by the bidder is rated as passed. Next.
Next one, we have here the for service providers under the PTE to submit copy of either of the following. So CPCN from NCC or for service provider under the category of non-PTE to submit a copy of valid value added service registration certificate from NCC. So not applicable. For the non-PTE, so the Revolve Solution Incorporated submitted a VAS or the Value Added Service certification. So their certification is for the Internet Access Service, which we required, and it is valid from August 3, 2022 up to August 2, 2027. So they also attach another certificate of registration. Yeah. For internet access service through satellite service provider or operator, SSP. So this COR is valid until January 20, 2030.
Okay, we submitted value added service with internet access service by the bidder is rated as passed. Next, please proceed to the next item.
So for our technical documents, we have here the statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts. So including contract awarded but not yet started. So they have a total of 28 ongoing contracts within the last 3 years.
Ilan yung submitted? 28?
23.
23.
23 po, di ba?
23, okay. So the submitted statement of the first
28 ba sabi ko?
Oh.
Sorry po, 28. 20.
is the statement of the prospective bidder of all of its ongoing government and private contracts. The submitted documents is rated as passed. Please proceed to the next.
Okay, so this is also to acknowledge po that they have attached supporting documents for all those ongoing contracts. Though we have not required this like. Okay, so let's proceed forward with the SLCC or the single largest completed contract, similar to the contract to be. Sorry, Ma'am Chair. So for the SLCC, we have here a contract from the DICT Central Office po. So name of contract is the provision of internet access via low Earth orbit satellite or PLAOS.
Yung joint venture sila kanila.
Pareho sila.
Ventures in
Yes, yun lang sila.
Okay, okay.
So kind of yes.
Okay.
So the value of contract is 102,429,600 pesos. So date of completion. Implementation will be 60 days from receipt of CSP. Date of acceptance was last January 30, 2024 and February 6, 2024. So we have here billing statement and the
Attachment.
official receipt.
Acceptance lang.
Ito yung contrast. Isa natin yung contrast.
Okay.
So we have last year, the notice of award, the notice to proceed, the purchase order, the contract agreement,
Oo, ano.
the final acceptance, the billing statement. And the two official receipt.
Wala kasing ganyan.
Okay na po.
Okay na kayo.
Wait.
Nasa iyo.
Sorry. Curious.
Okay na. Nakaka-intrigue yun.
Diba? Magkaiba sila ng hindi. Kasi tayo yung ang main na ba? Kaya siya yung
Hindi ko lang primary mo.
primary. Ito na kung pwede po yung
Huwag mo po questionin during the open.
Okay na po, Mr.
Yeah, okay
Chair.
na. So the submitted statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, the submitted document is rated as passed.
Okay, so for our next report.
For the record lang kasi tinatanong niyo yung rating na satisfactory.
Wala na.
Wala na, tinanggal na natin. Hindi naman siya required under the standard.
Okay po. So for our next format, we have here the original copy of the bid security in the form of a short advance and also certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of authorized bid securing declaration. So we have here a bid securing declaration. So this was issued last 22nd day of September 2025 at Makati City. So this is the original copy, sealed, signed, and notarized. That also is the ID of their authorized representative.
Okay, so the submitted original copy of bid security is rated as passed. Please proceed to the next item.
So for our next item, we have the conformity with the technical specifications, which may include production or delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after sales or parts if applicable. So for the schedule of requirements, we have 45 calendar days upon receipt of the notice of release, signed by the authorized representative. For the technical specification, then we request again to flash the technical specs and hours. Hello po. Yeah, so checking lang po kami ng
Pero naka-Bluetooth.
pero meron naman.
Okay. Ayan.
Thank you po, Ms. Cara. Okay, so the bidder stated compliance po with our required technical specification signed by the authorized representative.
Okay, so the submitted compliance to the technical specification is rated as passed. Please proceed to the next.
So this is to acknowledge lang po that they have attached here the supplemental bid bulletin number 1 that we have.
So first.
Then we have here the specifications for technical specifications of the equipment that they will be using. We also have here the delivery schedule. The manpower requirements. Attached also is the measurement for and certification from So for our next requirement po, we have the original duly signed omnibus sworn statement or the OSS, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate. So this OSS was sealed, signed, and notarized last 22nd day of September 2025. We also have here a secretary certificate po. Yes.
Question.
Kasi diba, dapat mo-compare mo ba sa sa ID?
National ID ba to? Pag national ID,
Pambansang
wala talaga siya
pagkakakilala.
Pag national ID, wala talaga pinag.
Hindi ko alam, wala ko na.
Pag national ID.
Wala talaga.
Pero mga pinag lang yun.
Wala siyang pinag.
Pero kung tinanggap na ng mga notaryo eh.
Wait ako.
Hindi, ang mo yung comparison ng sign signature.
Si Ma'am ba si Ma'am Crizel or hindi? Ikaw po ba? Ikaw po ba to? Kayo po. Yan. And then we have here the secretary certificate. Attached also is the ID. So,
kumbaga pang valid.
Solution lang.
Oo. Pero kung national ID wala talaga siya. Pero na.
Kasi fingerprint.
Yes. Okay na po, Mr. Chair, for the OSS.
Okay, so the submitted OSS is rated as passed. Next.
Next, we have the certified ISO 001-2015 management system or ISO 70001 information security management. So we have here the ISO IC 27001 2022 information security management system. So the certificate is valid until May 27, 2020. Mr. Chair.
Ayun.
Mhm.
So the submitted ISO is ISO 27001 for the information security management compliant. So the submitted document by the bidder is rated as passed.
So next, we have the certificate of compliance to the NPC for the Data Privacy Act of 2012, so non-expired certification from NPC. So we have here
Same
certificate
sa
valid until April 2, 2026. So they have also attached DTO registration.
Sorry.
Okay, so the submitted certificate of compliance to the NPC for Data Privacy Act of 2012, the submitted document of the bidder is rated as passed. Next.
Next, we have the vicinity or location of bidder's principal place of business. So the bidder also submitted their company profile. So they have their office at Hillpuyat Avenue, Makati City.
Okay, so the submitted vicinity location of bidder's principal place of business is rated as passed.
Next, we have the project timeline or legal chart. So delivery period and implementation is 45 days
This is first.
and 12 months subscription upon acceptance of also.
Kumbaga, pinakita nito project implementation. That's the first, second, 30 days. The second subscription. Yeah. Yeah. Sa akin, okay naman eh. For me, and
Wala kasi naman ng second month, 45.
kasi no.
Oh, for the second month, 45 ka na.
Parang nasukat talaga yung mga
The submitted project timeline or Gantt chart is rated as passed.
Yung tsaka may number 45 days.
Prima facie naman tayo. Okay lang.
Next, for the financial documents, so first we have the suppliers audited financial statement showing among others the supplier's total incurred assets and liabilities stamp received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institutions.
Wala.
Ayun, ano kasi siya eh. Yan o, receive. Yung duly authorized, ano siya.
And hanap mo siguro yung EN submission.
Mr. Chair.
Okay, so the submitted audited financial statement showing the stamp received by the BIR is rated as passed.
Okay. So let's proceed po with the prospective bidders computation of the NFCC or a committed line of credit from Universal or Commercial Bank. So the bidder submitted there, NFCC. So we will just verify the computation.
Sorry, Ma'am Maria. Kanina kasi ako nag-compute po. Ay, kami palang dalawa nito.
Nakalawa si Charma. Don't credit drive.
Ito mag-slip pa. Okay. Okay. So the net financial contracting capacity submitted by the bidders is rated as passed. Next.
Okay, so for the class B documents, if applicable, a joint venture agreement. So this is not applicable for the bidder.
Okay, so that ends the evaluation of the eligibility and technical component of Revolve Solutions Incorporated. Therefore, or the evaluation is rated as pass. Therefore, they are eligible for the opening of the financial component. So let's proceed with the opening of the financial component.
So this is to show lang po that we have received 3 copies, copy 1, copy 2, and the original copy of the financial component.
Dapat may draw mo ba?
Okay, so let's proceed with the financial component envelope. So first on our list of requirements is the original of the design and accomplished bid form and Annex A to the quantities. Okay, so for the bid reference number BAC 2025-008, so the bidder submitted a bid price amount of 11,888,888 pesos. That's 11,888,888 pesos. 11,888,888.
Okay, so that is within the ABC of 13,467,363 pesos and 36 centavos. Okay, so it's treated as no, please proceed with the Annex A pala.
Okay,
Sorry.
so this is signed by their authorized representative. And we have here again a secretary certificate. Some data. So we have here Annex A bill of quantities, so we will just double check the computation.
Okay naman.
Ay na po. So the computation is correct po upon checking. Then next on our requirement is the original of duly signed and accomplished price schedule. So that's it po. So Mr. Chair, okay na po.
Okay, so the accomplished bid form with Annex A and accomplished price schedule were submitted by the bidder. Therefore, they are rated as passed. So can we flash the abstract of bids that sums up the evaluation of the eligibility, technical and financial component of Revolve Solutions Inc. Now we'll check the abstract of bids. So as we can see, just a recap, the joint venture of ITBS Information Technology Business Solutions Corp and Stellar Solutions Inc. Has a financial bid amount of 13,417,363 pesos and 30 centavos, while Revolve Solution Inc. has a financial bid amount of 11,888,888 pesos. Therefore, with this abstract of bids, it is declared that Revolve Solution Inc. is the lowest calculated bid as read during the bid opening. Okay, so Revolve Solution Inc. will be subject for bid evaluation and post-qualification. So we ask the representative to please communicate with our BAC Secretariat for the next process of the procurement. Okay, so any more clarifications, questions, or manifestations rising from this proceedings? Okay, hearing none, again, thank you po ulit to our observer, Auditor Cara from Commission on Audit. Thank you, ma'am, for attending.
Thank you po.
Ma'am, and to all other participants present here, thank you po sa pag-attend. So that concludes our bid opening for bid reference number 2025-008. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you.